Hello, 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 my dear and wonderful tribe. My community update video today feels very special because this is the last community update for 3 weeks. I will be, um, I'm in the office this week, and then next week I am packing. The week after that, exactly 2 weeks from today, I am moving to my new beautiful apartment. And then the week after that, I am going to be unpacking, settling in, and really getting grounded so that I can be providing grounded leadership for you. And then I'll be returning to you after that. However, please know I have prepared videos for you during these coming weeks, so you will not be without your Andrea. So let me first do a warm welcome to everybody who has newly arrived to the Warrior of Peace tribe. This is a beautiful space that we are co-creating together, and I welcome you and your unique ways of being into this tribe. So thank you for joining us and warm welcome. I also have been bringing in the sacred practice of the violet flame, which one person posted on one of my videos thinking that the violet flame was a blessing. However, it actually is something that goes really far beyond a blessing. It's a very spiritual, very powerful spiritual energy that has the ability, it has the power to release low, dense energies within us. So this could be manifesting as, anger, kind of rigid anger, or it could be manifesting as fear or grief. And so the violet flame is this beautiful, very high vibration essence energy that has the ability to unlock that, to release it so it can be like little bubbles and to release, leaving you remarkably more free and available to be able to breathe and to be able to think and to be able to love. So the violet flame is a beautiful energy. And so I will now invoke it for the videos of this week. I also specifically invoke the violet flame to be there for you and with you over these next 3 weeks when I am attending to my move. I am asking for a violet flame support and presence for you in whatever ways you may need. So I am going to be invoking a violet flame affirmation, and it is one that I have invoked before, and it's lovely. I think it speaks to us building community here together because it really helps for developing a sense of unity and harmony. So I'm bringing in the violet flame of the one true heart that was channeled by Lovisa Alftorn. I am the violet flame of the one true heart. I am the bridge to unity. I am the voice of harmony. I am Archaea hope. I am one. I am living love. I am the heart of source. I am the violet flame of the one true heart. I am the bridge to unity. I am the voice of harmony. I am Archaea hope. I am one. I am living love. I am the heart of source. I am the violet flame of the one true heart. I am the bridge to unity. I am the voice of harmony. I am Archaea hope. I am one. I am living love. I am the heart of source. Hope that that touches your heart. And I feel moved again, especially since I do keep an image of her right by me. This is Archaea hope or Archangel hope. Beautiful image. This is from the Diana Cooper Archangel Oracle deck. A beautiful image of Archaea Hope, and I think many people in our tribe can use her blessing. So may you receive it from the image in this card. Okay. So I'm feeling that maybe this is a good time to mention some really good news. Just following the Violet Flame invocation. Um, one of my very dear friends is a master with working with energy, and her name is Diane Young. And I asked Diane if she would come in and do a guest appearance, a guest teaching for our tribe. And I am delighted to tell you that she has said yes. She is an amazing powerhouse. I have learned so much from her. And in fact, I first learned about the Violet Flame from her. I took her Violet Flame course years ago. And so she is somebody who has been studying this deeply for decades. And she is going to be coming in and teaching about how to protect your energy. And I feel that this is something that's very important in this time. People, especially those that are in the middle of things, but anybody that is sensitive is going to be really picking up a lot of other people's energies right now. The anger, the pain, the frustration, the confusion. And this is a time when we really need to up our game in terms of how to protect our energy. So I am bringing in a master, Diane Young, to speak about how to protect your energy. And so she will be speaking to the tribe in my live community event, April the 23rd. It's going to be at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So it's a it's a day in the week. It's a Wednesday, and it's going to be a little different time as well, 6:30 p.m. Eastern. If you can't join us live, go ahead and sign up. You'll get the recording of it. And I really feel that this is going to be an important step forward for our community in significantly upping our game and protecting our energy so that you feel like you have the space to breathe and to be able to have your own thoughts and also to be able to tune into what kind of actions are true for you rather than, you know, like being impacted by what's going on outside of you, what other people think, what other people say you should be doing. This energy protection teaching from Diane is going to be a real important milestone for our community. So I'll be sure to include the link for you to be able to sign up for that. It's free, it is live, and this is a very precious opportunity to be able to up your game for energy protection. And it's going to be something that'll be helpful for people that are new to energy protection, and it's going to be helpful for people who are very seasoned. Because Diane really has quite a extensive toolbox, and I'm sure that there's going to be something new there for everyone. So I'm very excited about that. As I mentioned before, I am going to be moving into my move mode. And so I have prepared for weeks. I have been preparing experiences and insightful things and things to stir your spirit in good ways for the 3 weeks when I'm focusing on my move. I have been preparing a beautiful treasure trove of things for you. And so every week I'm going to be having a newsletter that's coming out on Monday for those on my newsletter list. And I am I have been writing about my experiences of leading Buddhist Project Sunshine and things that I learned. So it's kind of fun to be reading some stories, and also there's some really valuable insights and intel for how to be a spiritual warrior in circumstances like what we are seeing now. So there's going to be a newsletter with a nice little informative Buddhist Project Sunshine related article each Monday. And as well, I have recorded a couple of extra videos. I think there's going to be two next week, two the week after that. I think, and then one the week after that. So in all, I believe it's 5 extra videos that will be coming out, and they're interesting. Some of them are playful. Um, I believe the video coming out on my move day is me talking about my past experience as an African drummer, which was a very joyful chapter in my life, and I hope it's not the only African drumming chapter because I love being an African. I love doing African drumming. So that's just, one little tidbit of one of the videos. I really have prepared some things that I think will stir you and open up more things for you, even while I'm working on packing and moving and all of that. So I hope that you will enjoy all that I have prepared for you. And I also hope that you're going to feel my love and my care for you, that I would go to all of this trouble to prepare this for you. I think, a lot of people, I mean, they say that moving is one of the, very top most stressful experiences that we have. And so I think a lot of people, they probably would just need to just sort of, close shop, do their moving stuff, and then come back. But I've really gone well beyond that in preparing an experience for you that you can be continuing to use and to develop your spiritual warriorship even while I'm doing my move. So I hope that you will feel in your heart the love and the care that I have put in over these last few weeks of preparing all of this for you. And I hope that you will let it into your heart to know that it's coming from a place of a leader who cares about you. Um, and, well, I think I have certain sort of mothering instincts. I do care about your development and I do care about your well-being. I care about you feeling safe in the world. And so I have prepared many things. And as well, it's not even just the videos. I also have little text posts that with pictures that will be posted under the community tab of my YouTube channel. So there's going to be something posted Monday through Friday, um, every day for you. Not my other channels, but for my YouTube channel, yes, you're going to have something every Monday through Friday during the 3 weeks that I'm off. So, I wanted to give an update about Saramanju. Um, I am really struck by how people are being, they're opening to the power of Saramanju. So again, Saramanju is this beautiful female deity, the spiritual force of love and action that has appeared specifically to help us in this time. So you can meet her in my free Warrior of Peace Training 101. This is a free download from my website. I call it a master class, but really it's way more than a master class. And I bring through Saramanju for you. And people are taking they're so moved that they're taking their relationship with Saramanju very seriously. I talked with a woman yesterday who talked about, how even the smile on her face is just giving so much to her. Just seeing that smile on Saramanju's face, her holding her sword, her holding that singing bowl. Everything about Saramanju is really resonating for people, and they're developing relationship with her. They're talking with her. They are looking at her. They are like looking at the picture of her and allowing the picture to move things within them, to give them things that they need. And I love that. And I am also currently running a 30-day Warrior of Peace Power Up program. And I am delighted that the people in this program are using all the resources I built into the program for developing further relationship with Saramanju. And in our live Q&A calls, people are talking about how they're talking with Saramanju about this, how Saramanju is helping them with this. I am really, really delighted to see how people are integrating the incredible, powerful female force of Saramanju into your lives, and I'm going to be looking at further ways of supporting you making relationship with her. So I wanted to celebrate that people are really receiving this blessing through Saramanju. And again, you can meet her yourself in the Warrior of Peace Training 101, free 1 hour download off of my website. So I am going to give my personal update in a moment. But first, I would like to, first of all, thank those who are participating in our community initiative, the 1111 Peace Prayer Wave. Again, this is an initiative of this community, and everybody is welcome to be a part of it. And the idea is ideally to pray for world peace at 11:11 in the morning every day. And if that's not possible, which in my case, I am not finding it possible to work praying at 11:11, I make an offering of recently, I've been offering a session of shamatha or peaceful abiding meditation. I've been offering that earlier in the morning to the Peace Prayer Wave. But this 11:11 Peace Prayer Wave is just a way of being able to contribute to world peace, and it can even be a small way, 1 or 2 minutes, just tuning in. Um, there's a particular YouTube page that is the Peace Prayer Wave. Just make a little comment, say, it's such and such a date. I'm tuning in from such and such a place, and, here's what I offer. And it's a lovely way as a community for us to be contributing to world peace. So you're all invited to participate in that as well. And I would also like to thank the sponsors for this week's videos. And of course, these sponsors have sponsored the videos that will be coming out next week, the week after, and the week after. So especially big thanks to our sponsors over the coming weeks of videos. So these are people who are contributing on my Patreon site, contributing $5 or $11 or $33 a month. And this is a way of being part of my creating these videos. It means the world to me to feel that support of people, my Patreon contributors. So I would like to thank the contributors by their initials: AM, CG, CM, CW, DC, EK, HM, JC, JG, JK, and TE. And a special thank you to MW for her $200 donation that is sponsoring videos throughout 2025, and also to AF, who sent me a $20 bill in the mail. Also really appreciate that contribution. And of course, money is a form of energy. And so by contributing your energy to what I am doing here, I would like for you to feel that circulation of energy and that you are contributing and helping many people who watch these videos. So thank you. So my personal update is that I have now shifted into feeling very happy and excited about my move. I took last Thursday and I did sort of some grimy, kind of, foundational work. Should I share this or should I not share this? I'm going to share this. My landlady is going to be selling her house, so she's got a lot of furniture that she's getting rid of. And I, having, you know, basically given up all of my furniture in order to move in with my partner in New Brunswick, and then the relationship eventually dissolving, I am now in the phase of rebuilding and I have no furniture. And so my landlady very kindly gave me her fold out sofa couch that's down in the basement. And it's very high quality. Like, she's somebody who has bought really high quality stuff. She's got a really nice house. And when I opened up the sofa bed, it was covered in mouse poop. And I am a very tidy creature. I'm a kind of like a princess and the pea. I really like, things to be, you know, clean. And I'm not talking about compulsively, but uplifted clean. So I was like, oh my gosh, there's all this mouse poop. And so what happened is that I decided to do internet research on how to clean a mattress. And so I came up with a whole protocol. And so I've been working on that protocol. So on Thursday, I first of all swept all of the mouse poop off and then swept the floor and um, put it in the garbage. And then I rinsed the broom under very hot water. And then I am a user of Young Living um, products, very high vibration, very high quality products, and they have a cleaning product called Thieves Cleaner, which also smells really nice. And so I made up a solution of Thieves Cleaner and I scrubbed every inch of the top part of the mattress because it needs to be able to fully dry. So I've done the top part every inch with a scrubber sponge, a sponge that had, like the rough kind of scrubber on it. I scrubbed every inch of the top part of that with the Thieves Cleaner. And then I sprinkled an abundant amount of baking soda across the top of the surface of the mattress. So that was a good piece of work. I also decided to go whole hog with the Thieves Cleaner, and I scrubbed all of the upholstery on the top part of the couch, as well as all six sides of each of the couch cushions. Gave them all a really good scrub, and I felt kind of validated for all my efforts because the wash water actually was gray by the end. So I gave it a really strong scrubbing, and my next phase will be to vacuum the baking soda off of the mattress, and then I will be flipping the mattress over and cleaning the bottom side as well as all of the sides with more of the Thieves Cleaner. So that was a roll up the sleeves dirty project that I got into, and I do feel like it's worthwhile. I mean, mouse poop, it is not like it's wet. It's small, it's dry, and so it's not like it really would have sunk in. And I've cleaned it off, and it's a really high quality, like chiropractor. There's chiropractor symbols all over the mattress. Like it's a really high quality mattress. I think it was worth the salvage effort for this couch, and I'm making it so that I will feel good having it. And to begin with, I'm going to be sleeping on it until I purchase a bed once I'm in the apartment. But also, I'll be able to feel comfortable having guests come and to sleep on it because it's so well cleaned. So, rolled up my sleeves to do that. And then the second thing I did last Thursday is I had quite a number of boxes stored down there because I've just been living in a single room in this temporary place. So, other, household things like, for my kitchen and, all that kind of thing. I had a big stack of boxes downstairs. And I am one of these people who really values being organized. So all of those boxes downstairs were numbered, and I have an inventory of knowing what's in each of the boxes. So I had made a list of things that I needed to get out of those boxes to be available right away in the new apartment, like my silverware, things like that. So I went through all the boxes and opened up the ones that had specific items I needed, like the silverware, retrieved those specific items, and then taped them back up. And then I relabeled the boxes so that they no longer say basement on them. They now say the area where I want the movers to move them to in my new apartment, whether it's in the dining room or the living room or the bedroom. So I got all of that nicely reorganized and still have this wonderful packing inventory that I know what's in each box. So that's all organized. And I also cleared my landlady's things out from by the stairs and with her permission. And I have moved all my boxes to be nicely stacked right by the stairs. So it's going to be easy for the movers to be able to move them. And the key thing is they're going to be able to tell the difference between my stuff and my landlady's stuff because she's got a lot of stuff. And she agreed with me. She does not want the movers to accidentally take any of her stuff. So she was on board with my reorganizing the basement, clearing that space. So everything is really well organized. And in fact, after she went down, next time she saw me, she said, I was amazed at how organized everything looks in the basement. She's definitely not the kind of organized kind of person, but she was impressed with how everything looked. Her things were organized, my things were organized. And so, um, all of that on Thursday. And I feel that, having done that kind of like initial dirty kind of, like getting the foundation set work last Thursday, has kind of tipped me out of the fear that I was feeling a week ago into, things are well underway. And um, I've ordered boxes. They were delivered yesterday. So I have everything that I need. And I know that I'm going to be able to have a really enjoyable time of packing my things next week. So I am at this point able to just really be looking forward to this experience of moving. I have outgrown this temporary place. This temporary place was like a really safe little haven. Had a really, really, really dramatic breakup with that partner. So, like my heart was, pretty feeling, like it'd been through a war when I arrived here. And this has been a place where I have been able to really recover and do a lot of healing on my heart and to come to a place of, really feeling the best ever, I would say. I would say, honestly, I feel the best I've ever been. Um, Emotionally, I really feel I'm at the strongest place I've ever been. And that, is based on me going through many experiences, learning a lot, developing more skills. Because every time you go through a challenge, you're always developing more skills. So I'm now getting to enjoy and to employ the amazing skill set that I've developed, in these past, I mean, I'm 57. I probably wasn't developing many skills the first 10 years. So we'll just maybe say in the last 47 years of developing skills, I'm getting to take advantage of those and to create a really beautiful experience for this move. So I'm feeling really great. And as many of you who watched my manifestation video of manifesting this amazing apartment, you know what an amazing place I'm moving into. Like I can't wait to be seeing deer outside my window every morning. Like these things, like this is going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to living in this home and being able to give my service to the world from this home. I think that this is going to really allow me to really up my game in terms of what I'm able to offer to you. Um, yeah, so I'm feeling great about that. And I'm also feeling great about the way that I'm wrapping up my work. Lots of meetings with people. And I really appreciate these 15-minute calls that I have with the people in this tribe. You're so amazing. We really are developing family. This woman that I had a call with was late yesterday afternoon. She had heard my, you know, what I had said about the tariffs affecting me. So I'm a US citizen living in Canada, and yes, these tariffs are already impacting me. And so this lovely soul, she said on the call, she said, you know, you know, if you want, I could buy or I could receive, the isogenic shakes for you and then send them up to you so that you don't have to pay the tariffs. And, I was really very touched that she was concerned because, 25% is quite a bit to add. And because isogenics I really have relied on this as a super clean nutrition source. Um, since 2013, this has been, like my mainstay is two isogenic shakes a day. Two of my meals are an isogenics meal replacement shake. So, in any case, it was amazing that this woman offered to do this. Like, I really feel that feeling of us wanting to take care of each other. And so I was very touched that she said that. Um, I have been able, as everybody, I've been able to look more closely into the tariffs. They are only impacting certain shake flavors. They are impacting shakes that have chocolate or any kind of coffee. There's a mocha shake. These ones, all of a sudden, 25% hike. So luckily, Isogenics, they did announce the day that they were going to start transferring the tariffs for us to pay. They said, we're doing this at 5 p.m., I think Eastern today. And so I made a big order of 6 canisters of chocolate shake that day. So I am now quite loaded with chocolate shake. There's 14 meals in each canister. So you can do the math, 6 times 14. It's a good 3 months of one meal a day. So um, I have plenty of that. And also, I'm able to get other flavors that don't have the chocolate in them. And I will admit, chocolate is my favorite flavor. The ones with the chocolate in them are my favorite flavors. I love chocolate, but I am perfectly happy to live with the other flavors like strawberry, vanilla. I can deal with that. I will still be getting my super nutrition. And so any of you that were concerned that maybe, my quality of videos might go down as maybe I'm deprived of my super nutrition, no need to worry. I am going to be continuing to get my super nutrition um, delivered to me. And, the potential is that if this tariff thing goes on long term, then I will not be drinking my favorite shakes. Um, I think that's crazy to be paying an extra 25%. So, in any case, my nutrition is secure, and I also will get to enjoy chocolate for the next 3 months. So, that is all good. And things are in a good place in terms of my offerings to you. You're going to be set with interesting stuff over the next 3 weeks. I move April the 8th, and the thing that I really hope you will pay attention to is come out for the community event where I'm bringing in Diane Young for the energy protection. It's going to be important. It's going to be the Wednesday after Easter. And, Easter is such a sacred time of really bringing in empowering energy. And so I would really love for you to be able to take advantage of this opportunity for learning how to protect your energy so that that sacred energy of Easter can be continuing on. So I believe even people who aren't Christians also, in some ways, will benefit from the energy that comes in through the Easter holiday. So, this is a time when some positive, empowering love energy is going to be coming in. And so, hope that you will join me either live or by the replay for when I bring in Diane Young to learn about how to protect your energy. So, I sort of I'm having this moment of, I don't want to say goodbye to you, but I have to say goodbye to you. So I want you to know that I will, of course, be thinking of you. And I imagine that many of you will be thinking of me as I go through this experience, this adventure of this move. Um, it's not that I won't be thinking of you. And I will be, in some ways, I am moving not only for me, but I'm also moving for you to be able to live up to the kind of leadership that's going to be needed ahead. I am not thinking that things are going to be getting easier anytime soon. There is going to be more that's going to be required of us in order to turn the situation. And I know that I need to be in a more spacious, more peaceful, more abundant place in order to be able to provide the leadership that will be required of me for what I have to contribute. So I am also moving for you, dear tribe, so that I can be what you will be needing me to be as we go forward. So, on that note, I will simply say that I leave my love around you to surround you, and feel free to listen and replay any of the videos that I have left before. This could be an opportunity to maybe revisit some of your favorite ones so that you're not just like constantly like a hailstorm pelted with more videos every week from me. This can be an opportunity to re-listen to ones that you found particularly helpful or maybe that are calling you. It could be an opportunity to look back through the whole library and to see if anything calls you. What we are doing is important, and what we are doing is beautiful. And I want you to remember that every single day. That's what I am asking of you.